Hey there, I'm Jeff with CreditCards.com. Today we're going over the Alaska Airlines Visa Signature credit card. We'll be doing an overview of the card in this video, but we do have a full review on our website. So if you're not already watching this video on our website, if you're watching on YouTube, I will link that full review and a bunch of other articles for you in the description down below, so make sure to check that out. Let's start off by talking about the rewards for this card. It earns 3 miles per dollar spent on eligible Alaska Airlines purchases, which would include things like Alaska Airlines tickets, in-flight food and beverages, lounge memberships, and more. And then the card earns 1 mile per dollar spent on all other purchases. Now, as far as the core rewards go, that's it. I wish they had more, they don't. This is basically just a card that rewards you for flying a lot with Alaska Airlines. So if you do frequently fly with Alaska Airlines, there's the potential to get a lot of value out of the card. If not, you may want to look into more of a general travel credit card because you're not getting a ton of value out of the card unless you're flying a lot with Alaska Airlines. Having said that, the miles from Alaska Airlines are actually quite valuable. So you have to factor in not only the absolute number of miles you might earn with the card, but also how you can redeem those miles and what they could be worth, the expected value of those miles. And fortunately, at least from what I've seen in the past, they have a pretty high redemption value for these miles. But of course, when you're looking at an airline credit card in particular, the rewards oftentimes are only part of the story. You also have to consider some of the other benefits, of which there are many, and also the fees. So let's start off with the fees just to get through those. And again, there's even more information in our full review on CreditCards.com. Now, the main fee you need to be aware of is the annual fee, which you can see here on the screen. I think it's reasonable if you're flying a lot with Alaska Airlines. But that's something that you definitely want to factor in. Another fee, actually a fee that's missing with this card does not charge foreign transaction fees. So you can travel outside the US and you can use this card and you will not incur a 3% foreign transaction fee on each and every purchase. That happens with certain credit cards, but oftentimes the more travel-oriented cards, airline cards, hotel cards, oftentimes they will not charge foreign transaction fees, and that is indeed the case with this card. And when you factor in that this is a Visa credit card, that means you can go pretty much anywhere globally. If they accept credit cards, you can use this card. Now, as for some of the other benefits of the card, one thing is that when you pay with the card, you get a free checked bag for you and up to 6 guests on the same reservation when you're flying with Alaska. Obviously, if you're traveling frequently with Alaska or you just have multiple people oftentimes on your reservation, the savings here can really add up, and potentially this could be a reason alone to end up getting the card. Also, a big thing with Alaska Airlines is their companion fare, and you can see the details about that here on the screen, or you can go to our website. We should have more information there. For somebody that's flying a lot with Alaska Airlines, this is something that could be attractive to you. Even more, you get 20% off all Alaska Airlines in-flight purchases, and you get 50% off day passes at the Alaska Lounge when you pay with the card. In addition to that, the card usually comes with the opportunity to earn a sign-up bonus. I won't mention it in this video because the sign-up bonuses and some of the incentives do change from time to time with the credit cards. If I mention it in this video and it changes, the video becomes stale. So if you want to see the current situation with regard to a sign-up bonus to see if there is one, and if there is one, what are the details, check out our full review, check out our website. We should have more details there. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, you can find the link in the video description. Now, the last thing I want to mention is that this card does have a pretty impressive list of additional perks, like added insurance items, some consumer protections. I won't go through a full list here, but we do have a lot more information in our full review. But that's it for the video, just a very quick overview of the card. I don't think that it's going to be overly lucrative in terms of the rewards. I think that's disappointing. And I do wish it was more robust there. But if you are flying a lot with Alaska Airlines, it's definitely worth your consideration. But you should also shop around and find some other cards, maybe a general travel credit card, maybe even another airline credit card. And the best place for that is CreditCards.com. So hopefully, if you're watching on YouTube, I earned your thumbs up. And if you want to investigate this card further, you should definitely read our full review. Have a great day.